Alright, we're doing this one on the phone because my GoPro's at my brother's house. So, we are renovating the darkness for Transworld and the Valentine's event. We got a bunch of new animations in there. It's mostly poison prop stuff. I think there's one Scarefactory guy in there. And then we got a Unit 70 Diablo coming in. But we'll show you guys installing all the prop controllers. So this is all the controllers that are for all the props in there. So we're going to take them in there, set the controllers to like their designated areas. I'm still trying to find that one Scarefactory controllers because those are Scarefactory right there. But those aren't the right ones. Those are for the ogres, which are moved out of that scene now. So they're not going to be in there. I honestly might have to, like this is more more poison prop stuff. I might have to make a new board for it, but I'll come back through and double check after I get all these placed. So let's do it. Also, I'm gonna talk to Larry. You guys might not get this video till Transworld because I don't know if I'm allowed to show the new scenes or anything. So, alright, so this is a Unit 70 guy. He's already been in here. He used to be right here in this hole, and he got moved there, so all his air is disconnected and everything. So I rewired that. I'm gonna get him all hooked up, make sure he's getting air through his line, and then we'll go from there. And then we're gonna do the Angel of Death poison props guy next, which is like on the back side of him. You can kind of see his hood right there. Alright, so it looks like we got air. I'm running a 1/2-inch air line from up here in the camo netting. See where he's gonna be moving to. I gotta place him better and then we'll get him bolted into the ground, but he's doing his thing. So I'm gonna get his controller wired up and get him placed better, and then we'll move on to this guy. Alright, so I'm reprogramming this guy so that he doesn't tear up the work over here on that rock, so he lifts the axe up so it's not smashing into it. Alright, so I'm working on this demon coffin now. I had to put the Angel of Death on hold because they're doing some paint work in the other scene, so I'm gonna wait till they're done so I don't have demons flying in their face. But this coffin, it like raises up and this demon guy like looks out of it and stuff. Alright, so this is how Larry wants him placed for now. So I'm gonna plug him in and show y'all how he moves. Alright, so this is the controller for the Angel of Death. I haven't gotten this bolted in yet, so I'm putting buckets of this, it's like joint compound kind of stuff, just to weigh him down while I program him, because I was trying to program without it. He kept moving out of the way and getting caught on stuff out there, so. Alright, so I got this Angel of Death programmed up so y'all can see him. What do you have to say to the new animation?
Huh?
What do you think of this animation?
He's great. It's because of the programmer.
Yeah.
That's why.
High-tech programmer?
Yeah.
And then we also got an air cannon. It's one of the, automatic air cannons, so it can be like a machine gun kind of sound. That's under the coffin. And then we also, what y'all didn't see, is I got this coffin banger. This coffin banger is set up. I ran his electrical back here, and y'all can see what he does too. So when you're walking under the coffin, we're gonna have a body up in there. And so when there's a person right here, you're right next to this thing when it starts banging. Larry thinks it's gonna scare the shit out of people. I think it will too. But Angel of Death over here. So the last thing we got to do is that Scarefactory tree in the first scene, and I think I might have to make a controller for him because I can't find his controller. They probably never sent it. Scarefactory move, but I'll go look one more time and then we'll get over there. The only thing I reprogrammed on this coffin was the light, the red light on the inside stays on normally when you get it, and I just made it strobe just to get a little bit more effect. So for this tree, I'm gonna have to mod this pre-existing Scarefactory controller to work with that tree because it's pretty close to the same layout. It'll just be a little different. I just gotta reroute these wires to flex, and we'll go from there. So I gotta get a controller and start messing with some of this. Some of these are gonna be taken out. I gotta go in there and count how many airlines are running to this because I think we're only gonna have 2 3/8 and 3 or 2 1/4-inch solenoids. So let's do it. Oh yeah, and if you guys are gonna do work on a lot of Scarefactory stuff, I ordered these. These are 3/8 to 1/4-inch push connect valves. I didn't have these all season, so working on the Scarefactory shit sucked. And the reason they're good to have is because they run a lot of 3/8s, and most of the line we run here is 1/2 inch, so we usually don't have like an in-between. So, well, here it is. Ain't the prettiest thing I've ever done in my life, but I'm all wired and they're ready to go. Probably could have made this jumper shorter, but I'm not gonna take it apart and do it again. So let's go hook up that damn tree and see if it works. That thing is like so tight in there. Like, I feel like it's just gonna beat the shit out of the walls, but we'll go see. Alright, so the tree is programmed up. Each now needs to be bolted down. So he is dancing around and not damaging the scene, so there it is. Alright, so I got air plumbed to him now, and he's all good with the show. They'll go off. So that is every animation for the renovation except for the Diablo 70, which should be here any day. And then once we get that in, we'll see us setting out of it. So, there you have it. Animation. Alright, I don't know how well y'all can see this, but we finally got our Diablo in. He does fit, which is good. He can't have his wings, though, because it's just too small in there. So let's get him programmed up, ready to go. We open the haunt next weekend. It's Friday right now. We're open next Saturday. So we got to get all this stuff knocked out, get this place open. So let's do it. Alright, so I got him programmed up. I'll run him for y'all real quick. I figured you guys want to see this too. Came in with our Unit 70 stuff. Got these giant, I'd say they're probably like 12 feet tall, 13 feet tall. We already got one in there, in that scene right there where the necromancer is. But, you know Larry, he's like, well, let's just get 2 more. What else? We unboxed all that poison stuff. There's a video of us unboxing on Larry's channel, so y'all can see that. I'll put the little link in the comments. And then we got all this stuff from Unit 70. There's a bunch more bodies in the scene right now, but these ones are for that scene too, but they're not being used yet. So yeah, let's get that Diablo figured out. I gotta get him a speaker, so I got a box with a speaker in it over there. I gotta unbox. I gotta get airline stuff and a motion sensor, because when you order animations from Unit 70, when you get them, all that it's going to come with is the controller mounted on either the back of the prop if it's one of those huge ones, or it comes with this little metal stand made out of square tubing with it mounted on there. And it has the solenoids, the controller, and they run a wire out of the inputs. So like it's grounded to common so that you can just wire like a button to it. But we use motion sensors or step pads here. So whenever you order prop from them, make sure you got a speaker ready and a motion sensor, or any other trigger for that matter. But yeah, one of these I'll show you. I'm not going to show you these aliens, though you probably just saw them because they're for the new escape room. But this is how the controllers will come from Unit 70. Just like this. I like it that they're mounted on this because it keeps them up off the ground, and it keeps them from getting fucked up. It's better than it just being on a piece of wood. So I like the Unit 70 stuff because they usually use these speed controls that just go straight into the line. They're easier to get to. But all right, let's go into that Diablo. Oh yeah, and also this guy came in. He's this flaming bastard on an upside down cross. Alright, so here's the face ripper that I just installed. She's in the as you can tell, she's in the wheelchair room. Now I'll show you the granny, and that should be all the animation.